Konnichiwa! Welcome everyone to another episode of Breaking Rice with Bites. I'm here with Vivi, Jet, and Asana, and we're here in Elk Grove Village at the Tensuke Market and Food Court. It's a Japanese market and I'm really excited to check it out, so let's go. All right guys, we just ordered our food and paid for our drinks, and Vivi highly recommended we try this Mitsuya cider, which looks like a can of motor oil. But we're gonna give it a try. And while I pour us all some drinks, V, why don't you tell us a little bit about Tensuke Market and why you brought us here?
Definitely, we're at Tensuke Market in Elk Grove Village. And it's one of those hidden gem places where not a lot of people know about. It is a Japanese market. You can get sushi, kitchen food. I say it's off the beaten path because it's in a random strip mall. So I definitely wanted to showcase it to let people come visit if they haven't visited yet.
That sounds amazing. Cheers.
Cheers. This tastes like ramune.
Oh, that really does taste like ramune. It's really refreshing. It's like that yogurt soda, like something like that, yeah. Mitsuya cider, guys. Come try it.
All right, so we just got our food. So many things excited for everybody to try, but I really like their takoyaki because who doesn't love hot balls in their mouth? And then the fried chicken here. I've been getting this for years. My kids love it.
This looks really delicious too. I'm gonna dig into this. The beef gyudon bowl. That looks really, it smells amazing. Katsu curry is huge. Check this out. This is like enough for 2 people. My eyes are hungry, my mouth is hungry. Yeah, everything is really large. I think we, as always, didn't order enough food. I think that's enough talking. It's time to break rice.
So we're taking a break real quick, just to point out that this tempura has some stuff that I've never actually had in tempura. This, the Japanese potato, so good. It's my favorite. Oyster mushroom. Also something else I've never seen in tempura.
Yeah.
And you know, Asana's got to talk about sushi because she always about that sushi.
Yes, I gotta talk about. If you know me, you know I love sushi. It's really good here, guys, and affordable. Like the sushi rice is also really nice and solid. It got a little good flavor, good texture. This roll is, what is it called again? Oregon with actually soy paper instead of seaweed, but it tastes really good. Yeah, it has, it looks like tuna, avocado, spicy mayo, and topped with smoked salmon. So if you haven't been here and you love sushi, you should, for sure. Now I'm gonna eat it. Should check it out.
Boom.
You guys really have to try the takoyaki. I think is one of my favorites today. I really love the mouthfeel of the balls in my mouth. I'm really glad you brought us here today.
Glad you guys could come along.
We're here today because Vivi has been on the show many, many times, but we know nothing about her. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am privately public, so I do have a public persona, but not a lot of people know a lot about what I do. I do a lot of things. My 9 to 5 is I'm an economist for the federal government.
Watch out, guys.
As you can see, I do a lot of other things. I have my hands in a lot of things that people sometimes wonder where I pop out of. The biggest thing I like to tell people is to live your best life whenever or wherever you are. So that could mean that your best life now may not be your best life in 5 years. If it's the best now, then that's really a good thing to aim for.
That's good advice. I wanted to say that I recently remembered that we went to the same high school. I was like 20 years younger.
Skincare routine is really good. So yes, high school was quite some time ago, but that is definitely how we met.
Yeah.
It comes full circle.
Yeah.
I love food. They're in the food business, and now all the foods are coming around all of us.
Yes. It's really full circle because we grew up together when we were younger. Then we kind of didn't see each other for a while. I mean, we saw each other here and there at some community events. You know, we were doing bites and we were trying to grow our social media, and Vivi happens to do social media. So the world brought us back together.
Right.
And I don't know what you guys think, but I think she's doing a really good job.
We have an amazing team at Bites. Just like with anything, without having an amazing team, there's no way that anything can grow. There's no way that anything can prosper. So, you know, as a business owner, it's really hard to run so many facets, right?
That's
if you're
true.
trying to do marketing, if you're trying to do recipe development, having people that you trust, having people that you vibe with, which I think our team vibes very well together, makes it really, really easy to work with each other. Very
I concur. I concur. So I don't know if you guys know, but V also has her own Instagram social media, and it's at Veefoodlife.
Sure, it's Veefoodlife. V, that's me. Food, I love it, and life, I live it. So that is something I wanted to incorporate into my handle so that people knew that it wasn't just food, it wasn't just life. It's about all things and then some that happen in a regular course of my life. I started it during the pandemic, really where everybody was locked up. Everybody was posting about recipes, or I actually posted about small businesses that were actually still open during the pandemic. It was nice to be able to create relationships with so many different people online when we couldn't do it in real life.
If you were to give a piece of advice for young people looking to find success in their life, what would your piece of advice be?
So I would say not only for young, for old, no matter what age you are, just know that there are so many boxes in the world that you don't need to put yourself into one. So that means that you can be what you want, do what you want, and be okay with it. When you do things that are public, yes, people are watching you and you should expect that. But just know that you don't have to put yourself to be a certain way or to do a certain thing.
Do what makes you happy and find that balance in your life.
File that away.
Well, thank you. Thank you for bringing us here. Tensuke market was delicious. Everything is like really, really good and super affordable. Huge servings, huge portions, super affordable. I've never been here before, and I'm really glad that you brought us here. So thank you. Everything was so delicious today. We even brought more home, and we bought a bunch of goodies. We want to thank Tensuke Market for having us, feeding us really well. Everything was really good, highly recommended. If you guys get a chance to come out to Elk Grove Village, please come by here and grab some lunch. I want to thank V, Jet, and Asana for joining me today. And if you guys like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment below where you want to see us go next, and follow for more.